everyone, and welcome back to another ASMR video on my channel. Now, today, I'm excited about this one because we are here with ASMR football conspiracy theories number two. The first football conspiracies theory video is, I think, by quite some distance, my best performing video on my channel since I've come back. So thank you all for the support and for the engagement. I'm really glad to see it. So I just had to make a part 2. The intention was always to make a part 2, to be fair, but seeing as it did so well, it just provides another incentive to make it, seeing as it's something that you guys actually want. Before jumping into these conspiracies, I noticed in my last video, the JFK video, I spoke really fast. I'm still new to this and getting to the grips of ASMR and everything. I hope it was okay. I'm going to try and consciously slow down my voice a little bit, but we'll see how that goes. I usually just end up waffling anyway, so anyways, into the conspiracies. I have 4 football conspiracy theories. Again, they're kind of like conspiracies, but also like controversies, like that kind of thing. So, should be good. Let's just jump straight in with conspiracy number 1. And this is titled, Barcelona benefited from their partnership with UNICEF. So, as you may know, Barcelona used to have the UNICEF logo on its kit as part of a partnership between the football club and the organisation. That logo's now changed. I think it's still Qatar, the Qatar Foundation. I think it might still be that, but I'm not sure. Anyways, during their time with UNICEF, fans and one famous manager had the belief that Barcelona benefited from this partnership on the field as well as off it. I said famous manager. You can probably guess who it is. You can probably guess what manager's going to kick up a stink about this. After an eventful 2-0 Barcelona victory against Real Madrid in the Champions League, Real Madrid manager Jose Mourinho, obviously who else is it going to be, stated, "I don't know if it is the UNICEF sponsorship or if it is because they are nice guys. I don't understand. Congratulations to Barcelona on being a great team, and congratulations for all the other stuff you have done, which must be very hard to achieve. They have power, and we have no chance." So he was basically alluding to Barcelona's partnership with UNICEF and how they, as a result, they were getting awarded with preferential treatment. Now, Mourinho made his comments because Pepe got sent off, and apparently a number of decisions went against him. I haven't seen the highlights, but come on, it's Pepe. Anyone who's a football fan probably knows who Pepe is, and he's renowned for being one of the dirtiest players of all time. Maybe not all time, but he's filthy. In this post-match interview, not only did Mourinho name and shame referees he believed had shown favouritism to Barcelona, but he also listed players and managers who were banned by UEFA for criticising the officials after games against Barcelona, and this list included Arsene Wenger, Sami Nasri, Didier Drogba and Jose Pesengua, and this was all before he conceded that there was no way that they were going to come back against Barca at the Nou Camp next week. I just found this really interesting. I mean, realistically, it's probably just Jose Mourinho throwing his toys out the pram, as he so often does. Not as much anymore, but back in the day when he was, youthful. I think this is just him kicking up, a fast butt. The thing about the players and managers getting banned by UEFA for criticising is interesting, but maybe they were just speaking especially out of turn. I don't know. Conspiracy theory number 2. South Korea's 2002 World Cup. So, co-hosts South Korea reached the semi-finals of the World Cup, losing narrowly to Germany, but before this they had knocked out Spain, Italy and Portugal. And it's the victory over Italy which attracts the most sort of controversy football officials basically accused Ecuadorian referee Byron Moreno of robbing them of victory, and suggested that behind-the-scenes powers worked to hand South Korea a place in the World Cup quarterfinals. In the game, I haven't watched the highlights, but I'm definitely going to after I finish filming this because it sounds interesting. But in the game, Italy had a man sent off and a goal disallowed for offside, all in extra time, and both decisions were denounced by Italian TV commentators. And this was all before South Korea then scored the golden goal with 3 minutes left of extra time. Bruno Bizzle, I'm probably butchering his name, so sorry Bruno if you're watching. He was Italy's most famous commentator, and he told state television immediately after the game, frankly, that was complete robbery. Franco Frattini, Italy's Minister for Public Offices, agreed the referee was a disgrace. Absolutely scandalous. I've never seen a game like it. It seemed as if they just sat around a table and decided to throw us out. And Italy's fans clearly agreed with this assessment. Hundreds of supporters who had gathered in central Rome to watch the game on a giant screen shouted, "Death to the referee." I don't know why I went close to the mic to do that, like that's some relaxing statement, because it's horrible, that's horrible, I don't condemn that. No, I do condemn that, I don't condone that. Oh gosh, I'm cancelled. Anyway, Portugal felt they received similar treatment in an important group game, as did Spain in the quarter-final. In the Spain game, the match is sort of remembered for multiple questionable officiating decisions, which saw Spain denied 2 valid goals, and they eventually crashed out 5-3 on penalties. I mean, I know if it was corrupt, you could still beat them on penalties. If you didn't bottle that, then it wouldn't have mattered, would it? Arguably. So yeah, that's certainly very interesting. I'll finish this conspiracy theory by giving you a little fact. The bloke that the ref that refereed the Italy v South Korea game served a 26-month prison sentence for drug trafficking. There you go. Thought that was interesting. Conspiracy theory number 3. Bobby Moore arrested in Colombia. So England was set to defend its World Cup trophy in 1970, but preparations hit a little snag, a little obstacle, when Bobby Moore got into some legal troubles in Colombia. Now Moore, who captained England to World Cup glory in 1966, you'll know this if you're a British viewer, he was accused of stealing a £600 or $1,500 bracelet from the Green Fire shop in their hotel in Bogota. On 18th of May, Mr. Moore went into the shop with fellow player Bobby Charlton to find a present for Charlton's wife. The store owner, Danilo Rojas, and his assistant, Carla Padilla, called the police after the 2 men had left the shop. The police arrived and took statements, and the footballer denied the allegations. The English defender was eventually cleared of wrongdoing and was able to catch up with his teammates for the tournament. Now, and at the time, it is generally believed that this arrest was basically a ploy. It was a setup to basically attempt to derail England's chances for the tournament. I mean, obviously they didn't go back to back, but I don't really think this ploy was successful. If it was, obviously it's all alleged. Now, finally, the final football conspiracy theory is people in England who were fans of the Premier League will, I'd say, be familiar with this player because he's became a bit of a meme. He played for Manchester United. We're playing a guessing game here. So conspiracy theory number 4 is about Pepe. and his transfer to Manchester United. So there has been, and for this one I'm basically just going to read word for word of this article which I found because I felt it just summarised it perfectly. So there has been long speculation surrounding Portuguese striker or winger Pepe's transfer to Manchester United in 2010. Almost every aspect of this transfer has something fishy about it. The relatively high fee for an unknown and largely unproven player. The fact that Sir Alex Ferguson had apparently never seen him in the flesh before, forking out £7.4 million for him. And then his subsequent failure to make any significant inroads at United or any of the teams he was loaned to. So most theories, because there's a few, most theories have centred around possible illegitimate payments to agents and representatives, particularly when it became apparent that Pepe's agent, Jorge Mendes, is also the agent of former United assistant manager Carlos Queiroz. However, there's one theory that stands out from the rest. As the story goes, Red Devils player Nani had accidentally taken a performance-enhancing drug prior to a doping test while on international duty with Portugal, who were managed by Queiroz at the time. He was then sent home with a mysterious shoulder injury, just hours before he would have been required to take the test. The theory states that Sir Alex Ferguson requested that Queiroz excuse Nani and help disrupt the drug test, and this was something that Queiroz was subsequently found guilty of and contributed to his sacking from the post. And in exchange, Man United paid a vastly inflated sum for Pepe in order to give Mendes and Queiroz both a sizable payoff as a thank you. So basically, the signing of Pepe was all a ploy to cover up the fact that Nani had taken a performance-enhancing drug. I hope that's true, because that's pretty juicy. Anyways, that was the final football conspiracy theory. I hope you did enjoy them. I probably could fit more into a video, but I'd rather sort of stretch whatever ones are out there out so I can make a series out of it, because I want to enjoy making them, and don't want to put all your eggs in one basket and do 10 theories in one video. So I hope that's okay. If you want more, leave a like, subscribe, because there probably will be more regardless of the likes. Leave a comment what you thought, but yeah, apart from that, can't think of much else to say. So thank you so much for taking the time to view this video. I hope you did enjoy, and I hope you found it relaxing, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.